A girl's struggle to rescue her beloved horse. Lily had always felt closest to Thunder, a magnificent black stallion with a white star on his forehead. Ever since she was a child, Thunder had been her best friend, her escape from a cruel reality. After her father's death, her mother remarried a man named Victor, who was nothing like her real father. Victor was cold, selfish, and saw no value in love or kindness, only money. Lily spent every morning brushing Thunder's coat, whispering secrets into his ears, and riding across the fields behind their house. Thunder understood her pain without words, as if he knew how much she longed for the days when her father was still alive. But one evening, everything changed. Lily returned from school to find the stable empty. Thunder's stall was open, and the only thing left was his old, worn saddle lying on the ground. Panic surged through her chest. "Where's Thunder?" she cried, rushing into the house. Her mother looked away, guilt on her face. Victor sat at the table, counting a thick stack of money. "Sold him," he said, not even bothering to glance at her. Lily felt the floor tilt beneath her. "No, no, you can't do that. He's my horse." "He was mine to sell," Victor replied with a smirk. "And he's gone now, so get over it." Tears burned in Lily's eyes. She turned to her mother. "Mom, how could you let him do this?" Her mother reached out but didn't answer. The silence was enough. Lily ran from the house, her heart pounding. She had to get Thunder back. The journey begins. Lily had no plan, no money, and no idea where to start. But she knew one thing. She wouldn't stop until she found Thunder. She searched the small town, asking everyone if they had seen a black stallion with a white star on his forehead. Most people shrugged or shook their heads, but finally, an old farmer told her he had seen a horse like that being loaded onto a truck, heading toward a wealthy businessman's estate an hour away. That night, Lily packed a small bag, water, bread, a flashlight, and set out on foot. The estate was far, but she didn't care. She walked for hours, ignoring the cold and the blisters forming on her feet. By dawn, she reached the massive iron gates of the businessman's estate. Inside, past the manicured lawns and marble fountains, she spotted a large stable. Her heart pounded as she crept closer, hiding behind bushes and trees. Through the wooden slats of the stable, she saw him. Thunder. His ears twitched at the sound of her whisper. "Thunder, it's me." The horse lifted his head, his dark eyes locking onto hers. He let out a soft whinny, but before she could do anything, a deep voice boomed behind her. "What are you doing here?" She spun around to see a tall man in a suit, flanked by two guards. I I came for my horse," she stammered. The businessman laughed. "That horse now belongs to me. If you can't pay, get off my property." Desperation filled Lily's chest. "Please, he's my best friend. You don't understand." "I understand perfectly," he interrupted. "I bought him fair and square. Now leave." The escape. Lily didn't leave. That night she hid near the stables, waiting until the estate was quiet. The guards patrolled the area, but she knew the land was vast. There were blind spots. Using a rock, she picked the simple lock on the stable door. Thunder neighed softly as she untied him. "Shh, boy, we have to be quiet," she whispered, stroking his muzzle. The moment she climbed onto his back, the stable door creaked. A light flashed toward them. "Hey, stop!" a guard shouted. Lily kicked Thunder's sides, and they bolted. Guards ran after them, shouting, but Thunder was fast, faster than anyone expected. They galloped through the open fields, jumping over fences and dodging trees. The estate disappeared behind them, but headlights appeared in the distance, a car giving chase. Lily leaned forward, whispering, "Come on, boy, just a little faster." Thunder pushed himself harder. The wind roared in her ears as they approached a river. The car skidded to a stop behind them, the men shouting. There was no time to think. Lily trusted Thunder with her life. With one powerful leap, Thunder soared over the river, landing safely on the other side. The men on the other side cursed but couldn't follow. They were free. Home and justice. By the time Lily and Thunder returned home, the sun was rising. Victor was waiting, furious. "You little brat! Do you have any idea what you've done?" he snarled. Lily didn't back down. I took back what was mine. Her mother, standing behind Victor, saw the fire in Lily's eyes. Something in her broke. She turned to her husband and said, "Enough, Victor. I won't let you hurt her anymore." Victor scoffed. "And what are you going to do about it?" Lily's mother picked up the phone. "I'm calling the police. I should have done it long ago." Victor went pale. He knew he had done plenty of illegal things beyond selling thunder. He tried. He tried to grab his bag and leave, but within the hour, the police arrived. Lily's nightmare was finally over. Thunder was safe. Victor was gone. And for the first time in a long while, Lily felt hope. As she stood in the fields, watching the sunrise, Thunder nudged her shoulder. She smiled, running her fingers through his mane. "We're free, boy," she whispered, "and no one's ever taking you away again."